Hello everybody, my name is Tatko, and in this video I'll be teaching you how to build your own custom gaming computer. Now, you might be intimidated by all these parts on the table. In reality, it's kind of like adult Legos. All you need to do is follow the manual and build it. Now this computer will be mainly centralized around gaming and nothing else. That's why we're using kind of low-end parts such as the i3-8100 and the Radeon RX 580, stuff like that. So, let's get building. So for this first part, we'll be installing the RAM, the processor, and the processor cooler. Now, the first thing you need to install is your processor. In order to do so, press down on the retention arm, slide out, and lift up. Now, with your processor, what you need to do is aim the bottom left golden arrow to the corresponding arrow on the motherboard. It should be a perfect fix, so you don't need no pressure to press down. And to finish installation, you just revert to the original place. Now, for RAM. Since I have only one stick of RAM, I'll be putting it in the very utmost spot. If you're having 2 sticks of RAM, you're putting it in the first and third slot. What you need to do for RAM, you press down 2 retention arms, you line up your RAM with the motherboard, press down both fingers until a little click. There you have it. Now, for a cooler, there's many different ways to install a cooler, but you just need to revert to your user manual. Alright, so now we have our processor, cooler, and our RAM installed. Time to go on to the next case, putting it into our case. The case that I chose is pretty cheap. Putting it in this bad boy. To install the motherboard, grab the motherboard with the cooler and gently insert it, lining it up with the motherboard standoffs. Once you have done that, you can now install the motherboard standoffs. Screws. Next step to build a computer is installing your graphics card. Now, all I need to do for your graphics card is to put it in this uppermost slot and screw it in. So let's do it. So, now that the graphics card has been installed, time to go to our next step, installing the case fans. Now, we'll be doing 2 intake here and 1 exhaust in the back. That should be perfectly adequate for cooling for this case. So, let's get to installation. Now, before we go to the very last step, we install our hard drive, where everything is going to be stored. In order to do so, all you need to do is take out your roll cage, line up your hard drive with the cage. And you should be like so, and then just slide it right back in. Easy as that. Alright, next part. Oh, whoa, why are you back here? Oh wait, right, because it's one of the last parts of the build. Putting the power supply and dreadful cable management. Now, this part, installation is easy, but the cable management can be excruciating and be time consuming and just painful. But don't worry, it'll all be worth it in the end. So, let's do it. Now, people might tell you online that you should put your hard drive fan facing up, and some will say facing down. Well, people say it's not a big difference, but in reality it is. Since this is an intake fan, it will compete with air from inside of the graphics card. And plus, when you put it down, most cases usually have a mesh filter, so it brings up air from the bottom, and that will make your power run more efficiently. Now, for the best part of the build, getting situated with the cables. Now it's pretty easy. All you do is match the correct cable with the part in the case or motherboard. 24 pin is for the motherboard supply. 8 pin for the processor. Another 8 pin for the graphics card. Power for the hard drive. And Molex for any other, adapters that use Molex. So, let's get to it. Alright, the finished product is done. Now, to make sure, let's see if it boots. Oh, would you look at that? It lights up. Of course I'm gonna add 15% increase in gaming performance, obviously. Oh, what's this? Oh wow. Even more RGB. It's a 30% increase. That's crazy. Anyways, that is how you build a gaming computer. It's not so bad. It's pretty nice. And at the end of it, you get a beautiful product like this. Hope you guys learned something else, and I'll see you later. Oh my gosh, better be late to school again. Come on.
Every time! Why does this have to happen?
Are you guys having car troubles? Well, you guys are gonna need a booster pack. Before you start, make sure to never ever connect the positive handle to the negative terminal or the battery could explode. Another thing to look out for is to make sure the two handles never touch each other. If this action occurs, you could get electrocuted and take serious health damage. Now that we got the safety hazards out of the way, let's get started. First, take the positive right handle and connect it to the positive terminal of the battery. Then, take the black negative clamp and connect it to the negative terminal or to the bare ground bolt. If the power indicator light is green, then you have done all the procedures correctly. If the light is red, then you have misplaced one of the clamps wrong. If so, recheck to observe if all the clamps are stable and secure. Now that you've seen the green light, turn on the switch on the side of the booster and start your car. Now that your car has recharged its battery, let it idle for a few minutes and power up.
Can I remove the cables now?
Sure. Whoa, hold on there. Make sure you remove the cables in reverse order. Negative first, then positive.
Thanks for the help.
Well, kiddos, that's how you jumpstart the car and use a booster pack. Safe driving.
I'm at 1234 Cordova Lane. My name is Ray Galeano. There's someone in my...
guys, my name is Manuel and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get six-pack abs today. So there's 3 different parts of your abs, guys. So we have the upper abs, lower abs, and the obliques. For each section of your abs, there's going to be different types of workouts. What I'm going to do today is show you guys the best workouts for each section of your abs, starting off with your upper abs. To do the crunch properly, lay on your back and come upwards until your shoulder blades are off the ground while bracing your core. And the best workout for the lower abs is lying leg raises. To do the lower ab raises correctly, lay on your back and bring your legs up as high as you can while bracing your core together. The best workout for your obliques is lying side crunches. To do the lying side crunches correctly, lay on your side and bring the same side elbow and leg towards each other. And that's it for the best way to get six-pack abs. Make sure after each workout you take your scoop of whey protein to get all that primary muscle gain. Thank you for watching and come back next time.
So I was like, the song Cupid's Chokehold, in the music video they were rocking Bape, and Nigo was the one who founded Bape. And so when Pharrell went to go work with Nigo and he was in Japan for a bit, he came up with Billionaire Boys, and he was inspired off of that. So it was just like, to see this brand go from being little thing in a music video to boost into what it is now, it was pretty fun. It's pretty good.
What inspires me to dress at school is just nothing really inspires me really. I just want to like look good, you know, because you gotta do it out here.
Someone that inspires me is Kiana Naomi and just like YouTubers in general.
Who inspires me is Harrison Abel. And
It's not more about feeling good about myself, it's just what the brand also represents and means. Because yeah, it's expensive, but it's also like their main thing is wealth is of the mind, not the pocket. And like that's what they wanted it to mean. It's only expensive because it's made in Japan with the high quality materials, but you don't have to have it to really have a good mind.
It makes me feel like confident and just like happy about myself.
what makes me feel is passionate.